Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club. Come to you guys with a two-game NBA playoff slate edition. I almost said main edition. Like, what the heck does that mean? If you're new, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you guys are doing. And it's a new week. Let's get back to it after a night of what a low-scoring slate. My God. I mean, I haven't seen a slate this low scoring, I think, all season, to be honest with you. But if you guys cashed, I know a lot of people in the DFS club cashed. Congratulations. It's a new day. Finally, we're getting playoff games in the evening, which works better for me instead of during the damn day. So looking forward to playing some DFS. So thank you and welcome back if you're returning. Again, please hit that subscribe button and let's get into this. All right, so let's bring this up here. This is Draft Dashboard, guys. This is my sponsor. It's only $1 for 30 days. Now, if you click in the link in the description below, you yourself can have this exact optimizer Draft Dashboard, guys, where you get access to all my save lineups, all my watch players, the lineup optimizer, the player trends, who's trending up, who's getting in the old prison pocket, in the old Lori Lightfoot, sleepers and studs of the slate, the position optimizer, and the NBA cheat sheet. Because if you can't win, cheat. Best studs, best mid tier, best value. This is Draft Dashboard, guys. So yeah, how about that Donovan Mitchell news, huh? That came out of nowhere. But it doesn't look like we have any of those landmines to worry about on today's slate. So let's go. Let's get into it. We'll go to the position optimizer. So two gamer starts at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's 4:30 West Side. Throw it up. Throw it up. So let's get in. We got a couple of good games. I'm looking forward to both of these. Unlike the Utah Memphis, like I don't really like. Those, no offense to if you're fans of those teams, just Utah is like the most boring team next to Phoenix, I think, in my opinion, to watch. But yeah, what a great game! Congratulations to the Hawks fans. Not easy to do in Madison Square Garden. So, but let's see who today is going to be. We got Dame Lillard at 9.5K. Love this play, guys, against Denver. Got 39 minutes last game, 59 fantasy points, so damn near 60. He's $600 more on FanDuel. You can definitely get him in there. I like the fact that we're seeing lots of players here under 10K. So hopefully we can fit more people in here. And for Milwaukee, if you want to skip Giannis and do the mid-range plays, like what happened with Philly today, the Ben Simmons and the Tobias Harrises, yeah, both those guys, you were taking some stuff down. Drew Holiday, 7.7K. You want to do more of a balanced lineup. That seems to be the way it's going right now. Played 42 minutes last game, 43 fantasy points. I think we're about the same. He's just really safe. All he does is get 40s. He's gotten 43, 45, except for that 33, 49, and 46 in his last five against Miami. So I don't mind that at 7-7. Gordon Dragic off the bench, guys. I'm going right back here. Played him last time. 34 minutes off the bench, 32 fantasy points, $500 more on FanDuel. Gordon Dragic definitely, I think, is the guard to have with Miami. And then DaVincio he's even in play, guy. I'm going to play the people that get all the minutes here. So he's 4.9K. Right now, the key to the postseason is minutes. 37 minutes last game. Even though he only got a 25, if his shooting, it was better. And actually his usage rate, better. It went from 21% to 9%. So if his usage rate goes up, his shots are better. He could easily get 30 or more. So at 4.9, I don't mind that. He's in play. Monty Morris comes off the bench, 3.9K. Got 21 minutes, 20 fantasy points. That's not bad. $400 more expensive on FanDuel. Monty, for some value, is in play. Campazzo's in play. It's 5.7K. Now, I don't really like the price tag because, let's face it, it's Campazzo. Played 31 minutes last game, 26 fantasy points. That's just horrendous. $300 cheaper on FanDuel, though. So I definitely love the FanDuel price. Get him in there. Austin Rivers, man, if he gets to start again at 3.8K, he got 33 minutes last game. Only got 20 fantasy points. Usage rate was 10%, but big butts. We cannot lie. Against Portland, they're terrible against guards. So Austin Rivers could be another one of these key guys at only 3.8K. If he starts again, guys, you can definitely get him in there. All right, so let's go to shooting guard. All right, it's Chris Middleton, 8.2K, 44 minutes, 48 fantasy points. These guys, him and Drew, not big points per minute monsters last game, but I mean, they still got it done. If you want to stack these two right here and just start from there, I don't mind it. You'd probably be able to get more people in your lineups that you can really trust. The key here, guys, is to get 30 fantasy points per player on your roster. Remember, if you've been watching my videos for a while now, it's called the 30-point club. If you're going to roster this player on your lineups, and if you're not 100% confident they're going to get you at least 30, don't roster them. I think that's the way to go for the postseason, guys. So Middleton, 8-2. With these mid-tier guys, you can get to more of those 30-point club players, guys. Norman Powell at 5-4. I don't mind it because you got 36 minutes last game. That's a lot of minutes. 17% usage rate. Again, he's good for anywhere from 22 to 40 fantasy points. That's just Norman Powell for you. I know he did well with Toronto while he was there in the playoffs, but let's face it, we all know whose team this is. So, but at 5-4, I don't mind it. Is he a must play? No, but if you happen to land on him, I don't mind it at all. Duncan Robinson at 4.7 is fine. I wish he was cheaper. You know he's going to get the minutes. He'll get 36 minutes. He had a good shooting game. Does that continue? I don't know. And then you got to worry about the ownership, right? You got to figure, well, Skywalker, yes, I did call him out in that last video. I told you guys to play him. He, got 32 fantasy points. Now, we had him at low ownership. Will he be low owned again? Probably not. You have a lot of people that point chase. They box score and they point chase. So, I mean, if he's super chalky, I'll fade him. But if he's still low owned, I can definitely get me some Duncan Robinson at 4.7K, $300 more on Fanduel. All right. So before we move on, guys, before I forget, if you're not with the club, if you're not getting in on our lineups, guys, the cheat sheet zone, the most importantly, the 1 hour before lock members only podcast, guys. You know what it is? It's dfsclub.com where you get space. Shout out to my brother from another mother, big Hawks fan. He's all excited tonight. You got myself, Skywalker DFS, and you get every single sport known to man: NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, UFC. Guys had another great weekend of UFC. I got the dogs. I picked the dogs. I lost 2 fights, I think, but they were favorites. So the big underdogs, I got them right. So we cashed. It was fun. Come check us out, guys. Click join now. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. And then again, guys, we're the cheapest in the business. Come be a part of this community. Come check us out from the members only podcast. LT joined us today. Shout out to LT. LT and I are doing the MLB podcast. We do everything, guys. Price picks. You get the Discord, bankroll management, pre-lock insight, 24/7 tips and advice by the whole club. DFSclub.com, guys. And look at these prices. Look at these prices. Just look at these prices. Just look at them. No, I'm just kidding, guys. But yeah, come check us out, guys. We'd love to have you as part of our community, dfsclub.com. All right. So let's continue with the slates. Let's bring back draft dashboard. All right. So let's go to small forward. All right. So Jimmy Buckets, again, probably my favorite player on the slate. He got 45 minutes. He stayed out there damn near the whole game, 47 fantasy points, and he shot the ball like shit. It was crazy. He was something like 4 for 20, and he still got 45 fantasy points. So at 8.5, my number one priority on this slate is going to be Jimmy Buckets. I'm going to get him in there, guys. I suggest you do the same. Michael Porter Jr. is fine at 7K. I mean, he's still priced up. He's $600 more on FanDuel. He played 37 minutes. Got a 40 burger. That's about right for him. I mean, he's not going to get 60, 70 ever, right? He's just not going to do it. But if you can fit him in there, he's really safe, guys. Then you got Aaron Gordon he's got braids now. So he's stepping up his look here. 5.2K. I respect the hustle, Aaron Gordon. It looks dope, bro. Um, he played 28 minutes, but got 30 fantasy points. So something to think about here. Is he a must play? Absolutely not. But he's cheap. He's $400 more on Fanduel. We'll see. I still want to see more out of this kid. I mean, the minutes were okay, but I want to see how he does in this next game. Because if he flops on his face, I wouldn't be surprised. And he's one of those players you're like, God, why did I roster him? You know? All right, so don't you dare be sour, guys. It's a new week, it's a new day, and let's go to power forward and feel the power. All right, so Giannis Antetokounmpo, 10-8, definitely in play. When's he not? He played 45 minutes last game, guys. He should have had way more fantasy points than 61. You give Giannis 45 minutes, that's every DFS player's dream. So normally, 45 minutes with him, he gets you like 100 fantasy points. He could do it again. He could get 45 minutes again. And if he does, you know his ceiling. So if you can fit him in your rosters tomorrow, I don't mind a Milwaukee stack. Get him in there because there are some 3K players that are in play. 3K range, shall I say. Trevor Ariza, 4.8K. 38 minutes last game, guys. 29 fantasy points. I'm going right back here. Even at 4.8, $400 more on FanDuel. Give me some Trevor Ariza. Absolutely freaking. Robert Covington played 34 minutes. That promising, very promising. Again, something's up with him. Like 18 in his last two. But if he happens to creep in and get 34 minutes, 30 fantasy points, probably get him at low ownership here, guys. This Portland Denver game is good for DFS purposes. Carmelo Anthony, the veteran, stepped in. We talked about it in the podcast too. When you're rostering these guys in the playoffs, you want to get some veterans in there, because this ain't their first dance. He had a usage rate of 27%. Granted, came off the bench, played his 21 minutes. He consistently plays 21 minutes, and that doesn't change. He had a ceiling game, 27 fantasy points. His floor, 18 to 15. So play at your own risk. But Carmelo Anthony's always in play, guys. Just out of respect, all right? Out of freaking respect. All right, so let's go to center. Yeah, let's go to center. There we go. All right. So Jokic is 10-7. I'd probably give me out of these two, probably give me Giannis. He'll get more minutes. He'll be lower owned for sure. Absolutely for sure. Um, they both have about the same upside, but Giannis is Giannis, man. If he's gonna play 10 more minutes than Jokic, I understand last game went into overtime, but it was one overtime, wasn't it? So an extra 5 minutes there. Still an extra 5 minutes. I'll take it. He got a 58 last game. Still not bad. He was kind of chalky, though. Played 35, usage rate of 40%. So Jokic, when's he not in play for crying out loud? You can't fit both these guys, though. If you can, but if you do, you're not going to win. Win no monies. Bam Adebayo's 8K. Don't mind going back here. 40 minutes last game, 37 fantasy points. $200 more on FanDuel. Just a really safe 8K play here with a 50-point upside. Yusuf Nurkic got 6-7. It was glad to see he did. He got over 30 minutes, 32 minutes, 42 fantasy points. 6-7, I think, is way too cheap for him. I'm gonna have a lot of Nurkic tomorrow at 6-7, but on FanDuel, they ain't messing around over there. He's $1,300 more. So yeah, give me Nurkic on DraftKings, guys. Brooke Lopez, like I told you last video, guys, get him in there. 36 minutes. He got 30 fantasy points. Look for about the same here. Same amount of minutes in the 30s, mid 30s fantasy points. I'm kind of liking that. He's $1,100 more on FanDuel though. DraftKings only. Brooke Lopez at 4.6. Get him in there. All right, so let's go to the lineup optimizer here and let's see what we can't throw together real quick. I like to take a peek the night before, shall I say. So let's see if I can get Giannis in my lineups because damn, I'm gonna try and get Giannis and Jimmy Butler. Can we do it? We'll see. Because I don't want to do stars and scrubs. You really can't do it. My number one option to get to in balanced lineups is going to be Jimmy Buckets. Stars and scrubs, obviously, it's going to be Giannis. So we can go Monty, or we can go. You can do Monty and more. It's risky. Monty and Austin Rivers, very risky, guys. But we don't need Dame 2. I mean, that's just getting ridiculous. We go Compazzo. Give me Dragic here. Maybe we can fit another mid-tier guy like Ariza, Covington. Bobby Portis too ain't bad if it so happens to blow out. But give me Ariza here. And then we still got Bam. So this one's pretty good. So this is okay. I mean, it is a postseason, right? You're going to get one guard that starts, maybe Austin Rivers. You're going to get one that's coming off the bench. You got another one that's coming off the bench. So you got to take that in effect. If you're gonna cram in Giannis, Jimmy, Bam, this is what it's going to look like. So let's say, for instance, we're going to do a more balanced approach. So for again, a power forward, you're kind of forced to pay up a little bit. Give me Aaron Gordon. I think that's fine. Center, Nurkic. I don't even got to think about that. Jimmy Buckets will be my top option. Let's go up here. Let's go Drew. Can we go Drew Middleton? I'm sure we could. Let's see. And then we got Dragic here, Ariza. Won't be able to fit Bam. But you can go Monty Morris. You can go Austin Rivers. Let's go with Monty. So this is more of a balanced lineup. Drew Holiday, Middleton, Butler, Aaron Gordon, Nurkic, Dragic, Ariza, Morris. I mean, there's just tons of ways to go. You can put Brook Lopez here at center and do even more damage. So I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of ways you can go for a two-gamer. So let's go to Fanduel. So center's where I always start at Fanduel. Always. Give me Nurkic here. And before I even start building, so you want to get to the two guys you want to get to and then build around them. You know what I'm saying? So where do they got Mr. Buckets at? There we go. Small forward. All right. So I got Nurkic. I got Jimmy Butler, my two priorities. Dame, if we can fit him in, which I'm pretty sure we can, I'm going to try and keep him in there. He's probably my second favorite. I'd say pay up because he's over 10K on FanDuel. Gordon Dragic. So none. DaVincio. I'm not getting none. He only played like 20 minutes or something ridiculous. But my God, it's ugly. Shooting guard on FanDuel is absolutely absurd. I guess you can close your eyes and go Tyler Hero. At least you know he's gonna get the minutes. Austin Rivers. Mellow Yellow. He's fine. He's fine. And then power forward. Don't you dare be sour. All right. Let's go with Ariza. Now we got tons of value left over. Tons of money left over. You can go Aaron Gordon. And then we got 3K left. So now we can come back. Small forward. You can get up to Norman Powell now. All right. You can go that route. Or you can do your damnedest to try and get Giannis in here too. All right. So then you got to save 4K again. So that would require. You'd probably have to pay down at center and go like Brook Lopez, something like that, and then just continue to work your way down. But I don't like doing that. So that first lineup's fine for me, guys. And that's going to do it for the video, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully this helped you. Because that's what it's all about. Getting that bread. Seeing you at the top. So let's get up out of here, guys. Don't forget dfsclub.com, members only podcast, lineups. Come join the family, guys. Come join the Discord. We play every freaking thing, everything out there. Happy Sunday night. I know it's Monday. Don't you dare be sour because we got nothing but playoffs this week. We got MLB. I'm cashing on average probably 5 days a week on MLB. So I'm happy with that. And I'm going to say a prayer for you. We're going to get up out of here. All right. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. My name's Gabriel Skywalker. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys at the top. Take care.